Hi everyone, it's me again. I'm Lena and I'm the member of the Healthcare Landscape Group. In this video, I'm going to be talking about my main video, which is on the stages of pregnancy. Now, this week we have continued with our topic, which is human science, and we've just started with this topic because for the last week and for the last month, we have been talking on the topic of resetting our group and for the group improvements and also making the detailed plans for all of our videos. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the topic of the reproductive system, but on the stages of pregnancy. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about the first trimester, second trimester, and the third trimester, otherwise known as the 3 stages of pregnancy. And in each part, I'm going to give some information on the duration, some symptoms of that, what you might expect, what the pregnant women might expect, and also their health care and emotional support. Moreover, for the last part, I'm going to give some illustrations of the pregnant women and also the charts, as well as a quote to conclude the video. Now let's start with our first part, the first trimester. Now, the duration of the first trimester, the first stage, is from the week of conception is while the baby is first forming, when the sperm pierces the egg. And it's from week 1, to week 13. Now, the symptoms of the first trimester varies. It can be the morning sickness, fatigue, vomiting, or frequent urination. For the health care, it should be the pregnant woman should have regular checkups and should have urine or blood tests to check on the baby or also check if the baby is doing well. The emotional support is have proper meal times and also have adequate sleep times, and also have partner support during that first stage of pregnancy. Now, the baby weighs less than 30 grams during the first week, during the first trimester. Now, for the second trimester, the duration of the second trimester is from week 14 to week 28. Now, the baby weighs about 320 grams by the 26th week. So that is 320 grams for the 26th week, and then it will just keep adding on as the stages go on. Now, the symptoms for that can vary. It can be swelling, back pain, weight gain, itchy abdomen or breast, as well as anxiety and some skin changes, mostly some darkening areas around some armpits, our armpits or our legs, and also more rosy skin since the amount of blood flow in our body is going to increase because our body needs to produce more blood for the baby. Now, for some health care the pregnant woman might need is firstly mealtime is meditative routines and also low intensity exercises. So some low intensity exercises can be yoga or Pilates, just basic Pilates or running, just very slow running or jogging in the mornings, and just simply yoga. That is some low intensity exercises that will not affect the baby and it will not be dangerous to the baby as well. Some meditative routines can help with anxiety that may come with pregnancy. Now, some emotional support can be birthing class routines and talk about your emotions, since this can help mentally. Now, for the third trimester is from week 27 to week 40. Now, the baby will weigh about 3.5 kilograms by the 40th week, and the week that typically most babies will be born in. The symptoms for the third trimester is back or hip pain, usually at the back area and also at your hip area, because the baby is growing each day, and the bones will need to make space for the baby, so there will be some expanding of the hip area and the back area too. Some symptoms of that is frequent urination and also back and hip pain, like I said before. Now, some healthcare that the pregnant woman might need to take a look at is vaginal exams, frequent checkups, and monitor the baby's movements, like is the baby turning upside down yet, and also some checkups for our baby and making some quick decisions, like are we going to give regular birth or birthing or C-section. And the emotional support is practice self-care activities and also have partner support, because if you have one, because this is pretty essential for this stage, the last stage of pregnancy. Now, some other tips that a pregnant woman should take is firstly eating a balanced diet, exercise daily for all of the stages, because we need to stay fit and the baby will stay fit too. Avoid alcohol or smoking for the soon-to-be mothers who are addicted to some dangerous substances that might affect the baby. Get plenty of sleep, manage stress, and stay hydrated. Those are just some tips. And then I want to give some illustrations for this. The pregnancy trimester. The first trimester, nausea and vomiting, cravings and aversions, heightened sense of smell, and mood swings. That is the first stage of pregnancy, as you can see, from the conception date all the way to 13th week. The baby is slowly growing, as you can see. Second trimester, round ligament pain, some stretch marks, and feeling the baby moving or kicking. That's what the pregnant woman might experience. The third trimester is strong kicks from the baby. Is very strong and violent kicks from the baby, swollen feet, leaking from the breast, and frequent urination. Then, after birth, we might experience the risk of postpartum depression, which in this stage is postpartum. We might experience fatigue, sore, leaking breast, and baby blues. So that is the first illustration of pregnancy trimester. The second one is the trimesters of pregnancy as well. This is some changes in the pregnant body. Now the period will stop, because this is when the egg is entering the. So in the stage, all of the stages of pregnancy, you will not experience a period. Breast and growth, tenderness, frequent urination, fatigue, nausea or vomiting, food cravings, and or aversions, heartburn and indigestion, constipation, weight loss, or weight gain. Based on the woman on the body. Improved energy level for the second stage, increased appetite, nausea or vomiting usually improve. The visible abdominal growth, round ligament pain due to rapid growth of the uterus, tight and itchy skin over the abdomen, since our body needs to stretch skin for that baby to grow, which might leave some scars. Feet and ankles may swell, leg cramps are frequently common, palpable fetal movement. And for the last stage, we have the shortness of breath, frequent urination due to pressure on bladder, hemorrhoids, back and pubic symphysis, pain, fatigue often returns, and also can have the breast it can also have a leak from the breast, and fatigue often returns, and sleep difficulties. So those are the trimesters of pregnancy. Lastly, I just want to show one of the charts similar to those that I've shown before. It's also about the personal pregnancy chart, about the things that you should take before being pregnant. And yeah, those are all of the illustrations that I have. Lastly, to conclude the video, I have one final quote. Nourishing your body during pregnancy is a sacred act of love, and for both you and your baby. This quote is from Maya.wellness on Instagram, and I got this from the internet. But what does this quote mean? Well, this quote means that when you nourish your body during all of the stages of pregnancy, this will help significantly with your body and your baby. It will be both healthy for you and your soon-to-be child. And yeah, that is all of the things that I have to say for my main video this week. I hope that you learned something from this video or might be helpful in your future studies and also in your lives too. Thank you for listening to my video, and I hope to see you in the next meeting or the next video. Goodbye, see you again.